it is. The SDH tribute. No, it's the SHD. There's a thing for these 3-letter names down in South Florida. S being Stu, H being Hines, D being Davis, me, Kevin Stew on drums, Devon Hines on keys, and Michael Davis on bass. One take recording of Sweet Hour of Prayer, tribute to my mother, and now also a tribute to Devon's mother, who transitioned on my mother's Earth date this past Wednesday. Hey, what can we say? Now we're joined forever. My better portion said, now you two are definitely linked forever. And I guess we are. So, at this moment, we're gonna jump into a little thing we call pre-life. Now, for those of you who don't know what pre-life is, it's where Red Fox takes a moment and shares a little bit about how he sees life. This is how he looks at life. And he presents it with a form of dub poetry, a little bit of DJing, a little bit of I'd say a little bit of rapping, if you wish. Like you'll find out tonight on this edition of Pre-Life. Just to give you a little jingle, here we go.
Yes, my people, check out I Red Fox on Reggae Global Radio every Saturday at 8 p.m. with Kev Stew, where I'll give you a pre-life, brand new, good for you. Kick me like a ball if you don't say a dance song. You hear that? I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna. If I just give it my best shot, if I give it all I got, I'ma keep on trying. No time for crying. Red Fox. Them said this is America, land of the free. Say what you want, be what you wanna be. Tell you if you're smart, you can shake the money tree, but you will fall short if you don't focus. Listen to me. One heap of distractions, so much to see. Breathe from a distance, walk carefully, don't make them turn you with a madman. Yeah, the sanity, the ants of Babylon, nah, no mercy. People change when them come here, the struggle is so real, especially in the winter when the wind start to deal. Your toe get numb, can't feel your heel. Nose all around, skin dry up and a peel. In on the snow like a seal. Can't move your car, you have to dig out the wheel. Chip off your eyes and funny windscreen. Things say nice and on the dollar wanna dream. My bag of pretty lights, but it's not what it seems. God know you have to fight the slave making machine. But time it get tight and nothing just not come in. You have to hold it and bite your fingernail. Oh, you mean? You have your kids and your wife. Enough mouth for feed, reality cut like a knife. You're a black man indeed. Can the son play a ball? Do him have a good speed? Can him rap any at all? Do him know for sell weed? Pray to get a call to take him off of the streets. Need to get a scholarship, cause tuition not cheap. Babylon pump patrol, corrupted police. Go like the North Pole, them out a road like a beast. Can't wait for all your little black youths, them you see it. Have them under control and full up them rap sheet. No, they can't get a job, them records release. Or you think them get bad, or you think them turn thief. Well, let's move on to the corporations who not cooperate with no kind of programs. The demand is great from these father and moms who can't even wash them face, no time for lotion. Always in a here so much commotion, can't even tidy up them place, them want promotion. The money them a get can't pay the loan. Damn. Them graduate from college now 2 decades long. Nobody get sick, cause them no response. It's all about if you have good insurance. Drop down a ground, call the ambulance. As you wake up so boom, you're in a debt by grants. Try pay it quick, protect your credit. Without good credit, you can't buy shit. This is America, one big market. Remember why you come here and don't forget.
Do want to apologize for that in the very end there.
Try to be all that I could be. I didn't know you. I didn't know that you were there for me. I try to do all that.
That was Pre-Life, courtesy of Red Fox.
You were more than just a story. I thought I knew what L-O-V-E means. I never knew that it was more than what it seems to be. Thought I could live without you, but now I see. Without your love, nothing
Hey, Melly Mel.
My love not put me here first.
Hi, CJ.
It helped me realize the worst is just a blessing.
Alright, so Facebook Live.
Got it first.
I'm out.
Helps a brother along the way. Teach us his
Jump on, use up the link.
needs and
It's pinned right there in the description. ReggaeGlobalRadio.com. Come on over. I want to see everybody in the Reggae Global chat room. Link me in the chat room. Come on over
work no matter how we try to
and say hello.
and stick.
I am here.
It's gonna be
The sound of Abby McDonald in the background.
on me.
Track called Without Your Love.
All the riches in the world and the diamonds and the pearls won't profit me a thing without the love of God in me. Life means nothing. I know you love me more than words can say. You sent your son to die for me. Now that I know what true love really, really means, I'm giving back to others just as you gave to me. Without your love, nothing I gonna work on. No matter how we try to keep it fit and stick it out. It's gonna be a rough day, even when we get up on our knees and pray. All the riches in the world and the diamonds and the pearls won't profit me a thing without the love of God in me. Life means nothing. None I go work out, no matter how we try to keep the faith and stick it out. It's gonna be a rough day, even when we get up on our knees and pray. And all the riches in the world and the diamonds and the pearls won't profit me a thing without the love of God in me. Life means nothing.
It's me.
Listen. This is what I wanted to play.
I will bless the Lord at all times. I will praise when I think about the good He's done.
As we ready up for a secret ingredient. The
Way
sound of the background, Shana Dazzle.
mercy's for
A track called Glorious.
breathing. I'm floating.
But this is a glorious moment that we're having right now because I have some news for this secret ingredient, you see.
His love
He made me hurt him today.
the whole world see the light.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come to testify. May they
this is that moment where we do this thing we call the secret ingredient.
His name. May the whole world
And in the secret ingredient tonight,
may they come to testify.
this guy here
May they know
is no stranger to us on Reggae Global Radio.
His name. I cannot believe the name.
But without further ado, let me make sure that I have him his thing set up nice and right. Okay, him look decent.
Be now, so I stand unashamed. God, you've never let me down in spite of
Let me
you.
fix up this a little bit.
And you prove yourself faithful. You reign in majesty, so I sing praise. The whole world see the light. May they come to testify. May they know the power and might of the glorious name. May the whole world see the light. May they come to testify. May they know the power and might of the glorious name. Whoa.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you the man of the moment, the secret ingredient for today, the one and only Mr. Lee Kelly. Yo.
Thank you.
Kelly, how you doing, bro?
To the world. Greetings.
Yo, listen. I have some news for you. You don't even know I have news for you, but I have news for you. You know, who sing that song now again? Baby, I got news for you. Kelly, I got news for you. You don't know it yet, but I got news for you. All right, so
All right.
Lee Kelly, how you doing, bro? First of all, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, in great spirits.
Good. You should be in great spirits. I'm going to leave you in greater spirits, and not the spirits in a bottle kind.
I hear you.
That spirit. Kelly, you've been quite busy recently, up and down on the road. But this music thing that you've been doing, South Florida, live music artist, if I can put it that way. How long have you been doing this music thing in South Florida?
Well, it's very difficult in South Florida,
Yeah, but
I must say.
how long you been doing it?
Oh, I've been doing it now for 21 years.
You've been doing live music in South Florida for 21 years.
Yes, sir.
So you started when you were about 15.
I take that as a compliment.
You start when you're 6. We don't know. But Kelly, you couldn't have been doing this thing for 21 years. You look like, maybe you could have been twins. We could have born at the same time. And
That is so true. That is so true.
so, if you've been doing music in South Florida for 21 years, now I know that you didn't start music in South Florida. Where did you start doing music?
I actually started on the North Coast.
The North Coast of Jamaica.
Yes.
So, you
I
did.
started on the North Coast in 1992.
All right, too much that now. So 1992 plus take away that.
It's pretty much 30 years on the scene.
Carry the tree. All right, 30 years, yo. What took you from the North Coast to South Florida?
I was granted an opportunity to be a part of an opening act for one of our giants, Beresford Hammond. He started out with his album Love from a Distance in 1995. And that's what took me from the coast to the world.
Nice. So he met you on the North Coast and brought you to headline to open for him in South Florida, or how did it go?
Well, we met on the North Coast. He was very enthused with the performance.
Yeah.
But at the same breath, he was putting a team together. So I was informed of the team, former group Gumption,
Yeah.
and went for the to do the audition and got the audition, and we just took it from there.
Okay. So you were kind of a hitter out the gates.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Pretty much.
And so you've been doing the live music thing ever since. So
Ever since. I've had a job before, but it kept on taking me right back to the music, so I had to surrender at some point.
So at what point did you really realize that you could actually sing?
I would say about 95, 96, my first single, Show and Tell with the group Gumption, and then the follow-up, Woman, recorded by the Fat Eyes label, and the Dennis Brown track, No Man's an Island.
Yeah.
They both climbed the charts. To this very day, they're still playing on the ear, so from that time, I decided to just go full blast.
Nice. I want to tell you I don't have those tracks. I don't know why. I don't know. But
Yeah, it's been a while. It was a...
I
How do I
admit.
put this? Those tracks were done. The first song, Show and Tell, I did that song for Tommy Cohen, the late Tommy Cohen, Mr. Yes Indeed. That's on the Echo label. And then the other song was done on the Fat Eyes label in 1996. That's what kind of catapulted me into the world. you know, because it was a cover. Everybody was pretty much aware of the song, and I catapulted it up the charts, you know.
So you did these under the name Lee Kelly.
Yes.
Cool. So, all right, you recorded those, then you started doing the live music thing. So you didn't do any more recordings since that
Didn't
time?
do any more recordings for a while. I mean, background vocals with other people and stuff like that.
Right.
But nothing for myself, you know? Nothing for myself. Until recently.
Until recently. All right. Tell us a little about the story about the until recently. How did that happen? What it is? How you feel about it?
So it started out with a bunch of musicians that we've been around for quite some time, and you know, by the work of God, we all came back together in the same area. So we decided to start doing some things in the studio for people.
Right.
You know, making tracks, recording tracks for them, doing work for them.
Right.
Until one day they just asked me, why don't you do some work?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, not sure. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you've been on the circuit, people know you, let's do something.
Right.
So I started out with Poor Man Productions. We didn't get a chance to finish on time because he fell ill.
Right.
But we still continued to grind, and then we picked up back a few years ago. He
Right.
put the first single out, Wonderful Gift, and then we got that together, started taking the market. Then I did my second song, One More Chance, on the TY label. Then after that, I was approached to finish the album. Finished that album with Poor Productions. Then I was welcomed by Reggae Global Media team, you know,
Yeah, the reggae.
Joanna Marie, Ed
Reggae
Robinson
Global
and stuff. And
Entertainment
they were like,
family,
hey,
yeah.
we got a track. We would like to get you on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I took the track, went home, found the song, just went to the studio, did my job.
All right. So these tracks would from Poor Man Productions and Reggae Global Entertainment. These are original tracks.
Original songs.
Did you write those songs?
Only the song that I did for the public right now, that's on the radio. That's a cover version, but everything else is original. Because, you know, sometimes to break open the market to let people, you know, re-welcome or welcome you, you got to sing a favorite song for them so they can at least see your talent. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know, I often wondered why it was that people did covers, but okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the main reason, you know, to become one with your patrons. You know, they might not know you by the name, but if you sing something familiar and they pay attention, be like, oh, I'm check this guy out, or check this cat out, check this artist out.
But you know,
so that's an easier way.
The artist that is making that hit song, that artist wasn't known, some of them, before that song became a hit. So in the same breath, you know, you'd expect somebody coming on, just do a good song and it get the right push and boom bang bing, it work out and everybody singing your song as a cover now.
There you go.
But you know, I guess to each their own. You have the right machinery behind you, then things can happen.
Yes, given the right machinery and the right team.
Yeah.
You know, it's boundless.
Right. So the original songs, you wrote them?
Yeah, I wrote all my originals.
Where you get the inspiration to write your songs?
Pretty much my life experience, you know. Things that happen, you know, throughout the time of life, doing music, was very important to me. You know, like a historical moment.
Right.
So started out with a journal, and then from a journal to a lyrics book. From a lyrics book to tons of lyrics. You know?
You know, it's funny you said that it started out as a journal. And one of the things that I've realized is that journaling is therapy. And not enough of us actually take the time out to get some therapy. And it's important to sit down sometimes with our thoughts and just get our minds right. It's sometimes important to go through a time and space and write it down to work through it. And so the fact that you said that it started out as a journal, is it that you were just working through an aspect of your life that got you started with journaling, or you just recognize the fact that, you know what, I need to get in touch with me, and this might be the best way to do it?
It's a little bit of both, you know, and at the time, I was just coming up into 30s, you know, getting close to 30 years or so.
Right.
It was a moment for me to start, you know, like, make sure that something is written, you know, so I can always look back, or people can look back and say, yeah, you know, we know about this and we heard about this, you know, this is his bio.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's pretty much where everything started from, you know.
Okay. So I know that right now you are on location to perform live. So you're just taking a few moments to chit chat with us and spice up the Saturday stew, being the secret ingredient.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tell me a little bit before you get out of here. Tell me a little bit what was going on when you penned, or what it was that caused you to pen Magic.
Wow. That's another story. When she gave me the track, I actually was scrambling to see if I could find something in my book to match. And for a couple of days, I was just drawing blanks. So this particular day, I had just finished doing a rehearsal, got home and decided, you know, just grab a shower and relax. And as soon as I stepped inside the shower, the track started playing in my head, and then, you know, Magic just came across. And I'm like, wow, I got this. I call her the same evening until I'm ready to voice.
When you say her, you're referring to?
I'm referring to Miss Joanna Marie.
Oh, okay, cool. Big up to the
yes,
shop boss.
I call Global and let them know I'm ready to voice. And she gave me the time for the Friday. I went in, knocked it out, never said another word. Pandemic came in, she couldn't get to release it last year. So this year she said, okay, let's see what happens. Next thing I know, it's there. Everybody's loving that magic.
Just like that. It's magic.
It's just magic.
It's quite magical. So how have you been feeling about the track?
I am more than enthused. I am overwhelmed with the fact that, you know, with all my years of tenure within the business, I'm still appreciated by the fans, you know. I know it's like they were always waiting for me to get to that level where they can start to, okay, I can play a Lee Kelly song, which it makes me feel very overwhelmed, you know?
Yeah. You know, there's something that I want to show you. And I'm going to have to do some gymnastics in order to show it to you.
Right.
Let me see if I can do this. So I want to add that. All right. I work in this out, you know. Work with me, Kelly. Work with me. I work in this out. I work in this out. I'm trying to work this out. Because there's a little thingy here that I want to show you. And I don't think you know about it. So, because you don't know about it, I want to show it to you. I'm teaching you something today. Not every day I get to teach you something, Kelly. You know, every now and then we get.
But it's very great when we can teach each other, you know, because each one teach one.
Yeah, and you know, every now and then we you and I will sit down and we hold a little reasoning.
Yes.
And I to let you know publicly, I truly appreciate the times that we sit down and we reason. I remember a few years ago was the first time that you and I had a decent grown up reasoning. And you the fact that you had remembered that reasoning this year when we talked for the first time in a long time, that spoke volumes to me. And but I want you to know that I truly appreciate love you doing the reasoning. As I pull this up, where are you doing live showings currently?
Well, currently I'm at Ginger Bay tonight. Tomorrow I'll be in Riviera Beach at 1601 Barack Obama Boulevard from 9 until you say when with the Lee Kelly Band.
Wait, you all have a band name after you? You bossy like that? Kelly, you bossy like that?
Yeah, just a little R-Star side, you know.
All right, so since no man is an island, the Lee Kelly Band, who are some of the people that make up this band? Let me give you a moment to big up the Lee Kelly Band.
Okay, well, we have the Indemnable on drums, Rex Smith. You know, Rex also plays for Wycliffe Jean. We have Peter Williams and Peter Pan, who also used to play for Garnet Silk. I also have Frank Burt on bass, who used to be the bass player for Buju Banton until Shiloh. And I also have Mr. Robert Williams on guitar, Mr. Billy. You know, he's from back in the days of Boris Garden and stuff like that. So I really have an A-team, pretty much.
That is an A-team, and I can tell people, I have heard this band, and yo, when I tell you, sell off. The fact that you guys got to put this together, ups to you. You guys sound great. Trust me, not because I know you. And I have you on today. You guys sound great, and you've been doing great also. You know, cutting and going through, pressing along, pushing through, in the midst of adversities. Because you said South Florida was tough earlier.
Very tough. It's a very tough scene.
When you say it's tough, you mean live scene or just music in general in South Florida?
Live scene with live music, you got to bring it. You can't fake it.
So you're saying that the listeners, the audience, they know and they're very unforgiving. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yes. This is one of the most unforgiving audience I've ever come across. So you better not make a mistake. You better stay on point. You have to be on point. And they keep me going like this for 20 odd years.
All right. So
They
Kelly,
keep me honest.
I want you to do a couple of things for me. I'm going to show you something, and I want you to tell me what it is that you see. Right? And I'm going to want you to introduce for me Magic, because I'm going to bounce that, and as we lead up to the top of the hour. I know you said you're going on stage at 9, right?
Yes, I only have 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes to go and set up.
All right, so let me show you this. You're looking at the screen, right? So you can see me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Can you see this? Can you read what it say?
No, I'm not able to.
All right, so let me read to you what it says. This is the South Florida Top 25 Reggae Chart.
Okay.
As compiled by Clinton Lindsay. And for this week, reading off the top 5 songs. Riding for a Fall, Lady Tia, Poor Man Productions. Number 4, My Trod, Crescenti, Reggae Vibes Records. Crescenti was the secret ingredient just a few weeks ago. Number 3, Good Good, Tanya Stevens, Tad's Records. Number 2, Sweet Caroline by Lukey D, Firehouse Crew Productions. Number 1. Do you know what the number 1 song is, Kelly?
Magic.
The number 1 song on the South Florida Reggae Charts this week is none other than Magic by Lee Kelly on the Reggae Global Entertainment label. Did you know that, sir?
No, sir, I did not know that. Thank you for that surprise.
Look at his face. Look at his face,
Yes,
ladies and
thank
gentlemen.
you.
Kelly.
What a surprise.
Congratulations. Congratulations, brethren.
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish I could stay the whole night, but I gotta run. I gotta run.
Yeah, go on with your number one song, sir. Introduce it for me, let me play it for the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, here in South Florida, let me introduce to you on the Kevin's 2 program, the number one song in South Florida, Lee Kelly, and the song called Magic on the Reggae Global Entertainment label. How you liking this number one South Florida? Let me know.
Kelly, much love, brother.
Thank you, bro.
We'll link up tomorrow, yeah?
Blessed love.
Alright. You have a good show tonight, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Alright.
In the scent of your sweet perfume, hocus pocus. Now you're in the cute little dress that I like. Don't lose focus, for I'm about to show you tonight. I can do magic. Whoa, one snap of a finger, girl. I perform a trick.
Yeah, Kelly, you're number one, bro.
Anything you want me to do, I can do magic.
You're number one, bro.
All you gotta do is dim the lights. I perform a trick or two, baby. 'Cause I can do magic. I ain't no psychic, but I know what you.
Yo, the one said, I can do magic, and he has done magic.
Oh, baby, got the magic.
The magic combination, Lee Kelly, Reggae Global Entertainment.
Abracadabra.
The number one song on the South Florida Reggae charts.
Add a little candlelight in the scent of your sweet perfume, girl. Hocus pocus, now you're in the cute little dress that I like. Don't lose focus, for I'm about to show you tonight. I can do magic. Whoa, one snap of a finger, girl. I perform a trick on you. Anything you want me to do, I can do magic. Girl, all you gotta do is dim the light.
I can say he is quite elated.
Baby, 'cause I can do magic. I ain't no psychic, but I know just what you need, girl. You don't have to write it, just to
I can say that has been a first for me.
yeah. You give it
Never told an artist that they have the number one track
you want
anywhere.
that girl, turn around and guess what's in my hand?
But I get to tell him that he has it now.
Hey baby,
Yeah, man, I get to pull up the number one track a couple times. The number one track on a number one rhythm,
abracadabra.
produced by a number one producer.
Add a little candlelight in the scent of your sweet perfume.